Yo, now then guys, welcome to today's stream. Bit of an apology for not streaming yesterday, guys. I had the wife at home poorly yesterday, and to be honest, she was feeling dreadful, but she was still at work, and she was making a little bit of noise over in the background, so it was more a case of I didn't want to disturb everybody, you know, and have like a stream that just was constantly had background noise. I don't think she made that much noise overall, but you know, it was kind of one of them things that I didn't want to risk it. Right, so yeah, gotta just remember where we were last time and continue this. Yeah, I was umming and ahhing about buying that one, but no, honestly, I don't think we're gonna have really anything to do today other than seed. That's growing. Right, I think all we can really do at the moment in February, let me just change that time up a little bit, put it to 0.3, well, 0.3 to 3. Yeah, I think the only thing we've got at the moment today is a little bit of seeding to do. We'll go do it though. Like I say, we've got plenty to do. Well, I know it's not plenty to do, but the fields are big enough, so it's gonna take a while. I mean, there isn't plenty of jobs to do today, so this stream will be as long or as short as, well, these jobs take, basically. Yeah, we'll get our new grass field up and running today. I'm just not sure what to put in our other half of the field. Obviously the road splits the field in half, and we're gonna put grass in the big half, so we've got some proper grass. See, I don't want to do like massive arable fields at the moment, just for the sheer fact that we're not in a position to deal with them really. We still do need to buy a harvester. Okay, I like how that goes mega slow. I love it. As much as I'm missing bits, it's not the end of the world, because I do want to just tidy the edge up a little bit. So we're not quite as close to the road. Although saying that, it shouldn't be much of a problem when the mower's on the back. Yeah, this will most likely use quite a bit of seed. It's a bigger field than you think. Like I say, I could have squared the edges off, got a little bit more like grass out of the field, but I also feel like, you know, 46, nice piece of land to buy, we can just extend that way. Now I don't want to constantly do silage, but obviously for now it's a very big money maker. We don't have a lot of money, we don't have a lot of income. I'm more than happy to change this from grass to something else just as soon as we have a bigger harvester, because that's the problem at the moment. If we harvested this field now with our current harvester, oh my god, it would take us forever. It would literally take us forever. I kind of want to buy that TMR mixer that's in the shop. Because it means we could bring in cows a bit quicker. Then again, we can bring in cows anyway. We can just feed them hay, you know what I mean? Doesn't exactly have to be TMR, but obviously TMR would be the perfect thing to feed them. That's not too bad actually, 10%. But yeah, I'm just not sure what to put in that field over there. I might put like canola or something in it. You know, put an actual arable crop. That is going to become our new sugar beet field. But right now, I feel like putting an arable crop in it. It's not the biggest field in the world, so. Like I said, I would like to try and get up and running a little bit better now. We will have to sleep quite a bit now, due to the fact of how. Oh, hang on. Just due to the fact of how slow things are going to grow now. So we're going to skip the months a little bit, and until we're more of an established farm. Rather than using the quick growth mod, we're gonna play without it since we haven't got seasons on, and then like I say, we'll grow at the normal rate. Obviously, I think the only thing that does with this is it just means we can plant whenever we want, we can harvest whenever we want, which is a nice thing as well, because it means we can do we can deal with like one field a stream or one area a stream slash video. Do you know what I mean? How are you doing, Mr. Flo? Yeah, man. Yeah, we got this field. Not last stream before that. We then sold silage in January, which was a fantastic price, which meant we could get the harvester. We also got the bigger mower, so time to basically get this field up and running and get it sorted. Like I say, I haven't quite gone all the way to the edge, but it's close enough for me because I don't want to be dealing with grass that gets flung over and things like that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we're going to put grass in this one. I'm probably going to put canola in that one. That's going to be our new sugar beet field. That one. It's a bit bigger than what we currently have. I just don't want to do sugar beet just yet. I want to try and put something else in it first. I want to get rid of the sugar beet up the other field first, so I don't have to harvest 2 fields soon with like one very, very, very small harvester. Plus, I'm hoping to get a harvester come up in the store soon. If not, I'll buy one. We can buy the New Holland now. Well, we can when we get about 20 more thousand, I'd like to get. I'm actually buying the New Holland new, which wouldn't be a bad thing. But to be honest, for how little you use the harvester, and how little we're going to use it now, like we're not using quick growth, it's going to be used even less. So second hand would, whatever harvester comes in, if we can afford it, second hand, I would prefer the New Holland, just because it's not something we've used on 22 with it being a 19 mod. But you know, at the end of the day, if a harvester comes in and it's cheap enough to buy, that's what we'll do. As long as we've got the funds for it. That's the main thing. We need the money. Annoyed at switching parts? How's... No, dude, this tractor's... Well, no, it is kind of annoying, but I've come up with a solution, mate. If I can buy like a very cheap tractor just for the front loader. There we go. Done. And I have got a couple of mods which have been in from the beginning where there's some relatively cheap tractor. Like, we could go back and buy that John Deere. I think it was like £15,000. It doesn't have to have a lot of power. Just put a front loader on it. And then one, we've got 2 tractors, and 2, we don't need to deal with anything else. We can just yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. Well, yeah, I am thinking of a front loader, dude, but we have had one come in the shop. But the problem was we weren't in a position at the time to buy it. Now, obviously, we have to wait for another one, but I would like to get a harvester because the contract field that we do and we are allowed to do, it's always growing corn and it's always growing sunflower. And I can't do that. Do you know what I mean? My harvester doesn't swap headers, so I'm unable to do that. So I would like to get an actual harvester first. Now, we do nearly have enough money to buy the New Holland, as I was saying, but I would much prefer to have a second-hand one. Yeah, we had a busy stream on Sunday, ploughing and designing field shapes and stuff. Like I say, yesterday though, I didn't want to stream yesterday because, like I say, the wife was poorly yesterday, and she was still working from home. But obviously, just with the possible background noise, I didn't want to have to be always apologising for her making noise and things like that. So I just played Apex with Raven, and yeah, I just did that. Because the thing is, you don't really hear much noise when you play Apex because the Apex game's so loud. Plus, we got 3 new videos for YouTube yesterday. Although I'm not happy, YouTube seemed to have changed my... Yesterday I uploaded 3 videos and they've changed my encoding on YouTube. So the videos are really good quality, but they are blurry as hell because they've used AVC1 encoder rather than VP09, which I've been getting VP09 for a while now, and it's been fantastic. And then now I'm just like, why? So yeah, I don't really know. It's weird. Just giving me a worse encoder. So they are really good quality still, but they're not like the my first YouTube video for Apex over the last few months. I uploaded the other day on Olympus is absolutely amazing quality, and then the other ones are just they're good, but considering the bitrate's twice as much as the Olympus one. Maybe I put the bitrate for the editing video too high. Who knows? I'm gonna do some experiments today. No, I haven't. No, well, this is it, dude. I'm not gonna be streaming every day. Like I say, once I start this new YouTube series on the new farm, I'm gonna be putting a lot of time into that. This one will probably go down to like 1 to 2 days a week because I want to get the videos up and running. I want to grow my YouTube. I'm kind of, as awful as it sounds, because I know you're always here, dude. I know that, but the way our community's just fizzled into nothing again, I'm kind of just more interested in doing the videos because I can just stream without talking. I say not talking. I can do bits of talking, and then I can do like this now. I could just time lapse it, and it'll be over in like 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Instead of me doing this field and it taking like 40 minutes, and it gives me more of the options as well, because I could maybe stream for 8 hours in one day and get the whole week's videos done. Because the thing is, I've got season tickets for my local football club now, It's not exactly like the team I support. I've always been a Liverpool supporter, always have been. But where I live, we play non-league football. We're like 2 divisions short of actually being in the league now, though. Cause we are jumping through the route. We're jumping through now. We've got an ex-Premier League star as manager, and I think, you know, a Champions League winner as our manager and stuff. It got off to a rocky start, doing a fantastic job now. But I've got season tickets, so Tuesdays and Saturdays, for example, there won't be any streams on Saturdays when they're at home because I'll be too busy. Even though like the game's not till the afternoon, I'm not going to want to stream on a morning and then go football in the afternoon. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to chill out in the morning and get ready for the football, and then we'll go to football. Obviously that also then leads to Tuesday evenings. Some games are, you know, we play roughly twice a week, and you know, Saturdays and Tuesday evenings, usually Tuesday evenings anyway. And like I say, I've got a season ticket, so whenever they're at home, I'll be at the football. Well, this is it, dude. Like I say, I could, you know, and people can still subscribe to the channel if that's what they want to, because we've got Patreon. That's kind of what we'll push over, really, more than anything else. Especially if we're not streaming. But I want to carry on streaming this series anyway. Until this series ends and our channel over on YouTube grows a little bit. And it is already growing, I can tell you that now, it's already growing. Yeah, we're not exactly getting loads of new subscribers. I think I've had like 1 in the last month. But we're getting views on the videos. I get more views. I've got more views on one video on YouTube in the last week or 2 weeks than I have had on Twitch in like the last 2 weeks, for example. But the good thing is even though they're 2-hour videos, if someone wants to watch this series and they get busy, they can pause a YouTube video, they can go back to it later on when they've got time. You know, if they don't want to watch me you know, seed this field, they can just skip like 30-ish minutes. Like I say, it does take forever, guys, because we are using relatively small equipment, and this is actually a very big field. I'm looking forward to getting the grass from this. This will bring us income. Like I say, we're not going to do it every time it's ready, but we are going to do it quite a bit until it'll be staying as grass no matter what until we've got a big harvest. Well, a bigger harvester than what we have. I really don't want to do an arable crop in this field with how small our current harvester really is, so you know. Yeah, new football kit launch next week, I think it is. We're getting my football shirt sorted. Yeah, I don't want to like stop streaming overall. Do you know what I mean? I want to go. Like, I've been playing with Apex for Ray for the last couple of days, and you know, we've had some really freaking good games lately, and you know, I'm then editing them videos into little. They're dead easy with one of them though, because if we get a nice little dub, what I do is I just stop and record every single game. So just before the game starts, I start recording. At the end of it, I stop, and then I don't have as much to edit. But yeah, you know, we got 3 dubs yesterday. We had a lot more than 3 games yesterday, but me and Rave, we do have a laugh when we play. It's yeah, me and Rave are just working on tactics at the moment. Because we kind of play the game the same, but at certain times it's like we don't understand what each other's doing at the same time, and then we get picked off one at a time. But I've done most of the challenges now for the previous few weeks, So I don't have as many of them to do. And so I'm not having to use as many crappy characters. Now, new challenges come out today, I get that, but we can do 1 week's worth of challenges in like roughly 1 to 2 days. And then I can go back to using the characters I like to use, rather than the ones that'll do the challenges. Like, I've been Valkyrie a lot lately. I love being Valkyrie, but the one thing I can't get to grips with on Apex for Valkyrie is the missile swarm, the swarm of missiles. But I had to get so many players with it as a battle pass challenge, and I just couldn't get them, because whenever we were fighting, we ended up being in buildings, so you couldn't use the missiles. And the problem I was explaining yesterday with Raven is, I think they could improve Valkyrie. Because the one thing I don't like about Valkyrie is, if I fire my missiles, the other team know where the missiles are going to land. I don't think that should happen. I don't think that, unless the other team has a Valkyrie, they shouldn't know where the missiles are going to, you know, if it's going to hit them. Just let's be honest, if you're part of any world military right now, right, you're going to, you know, and here comes a F-35. It's going to fire a missile at a building. It's not like it's going to light that building up fucking bright red, is it? Do you know what I mean? I think you shouldn't get told where the Valkyrie missile swarm's going to hit unless you've got a Valkyrie. That would be my only thing I would change with that character. But all the bomb stuff does it though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, well, yeah, to be fair, Bangalore does it. Gibraltar does it. I just don't think it should. I really don't. I had a nice game the other day though. I was playing as... yeah, Gibraltar. I was playing as Gibraltar. And I called in there was basically 2 teams fighting, and I says to Raven, let's just wait until they finished actually fighting. They were literally next to us, but they didn't know we were there. Anyway, I ended up just throwing my bombardment at them, and I ended up killing 3 of the 4. It was, yes! It was a nice one. And then Rave just slid in and just got the last one, and it was like, there you go! I know I'm talking about Apex on a farm sim stream, but I've kind of just been really enjoying it over the last few days. Even though we haven't been playing ranked actually. Me and Rave's just been playing duos. We've been going through the challenges, that's what it is. Because Rave missed the first 3 weeks, been in Germany on holiday. And then obviously I didn't play it while he wasn't about, because, well, no one else was playing it. So I've got loads of people on my friends list on Origin that play it. But half of them have changed the username, and I don't know who is who. And I have got a couple of people that I would rather not play with on Apex, and again, I don't know who's who anymore. So it's like, who's who? I might have to figure out one day and just start inviting people, and if it's someone I don't like, I'll play with them, but I'll unfriend them, so then I can't do it again. I've just got people who don't play as a team, and it's like, okay, why have I still got you in my friends list? I got people who play on console who don't want to play crossplay, so I'm just like, well, why have I still got you? This took a lot of seed, guys. This took a hell of a lot of seed. Yeah, new battle pass challenges today, so looking forward to doing them ones. Right, anyway, that's enough about Apex. I'm talking about a game I'm not even playing. Yeah, like I said, this will be our awesome new grass field. I've kind of gone to the boundary, kind of. Yeah, I kind of curved the corners. I curved the corners just because I could. And I thought to myself, well, if I curve the corners, we could have maybe some nicer swaths made. Yeah, it will be nice to buy a new seeder, guys. Even if it's just 1 meter wider. This is 3 meters. Even if we can get a 4 meter one, yeah, it would make all the difference. I'm back. Hello. I'll tell you what, we'll do this a slightly different way here, guys. Because I'm kind of just wanting to get this bit done. Right, I've also got a bucket mod for the stones as well. Interesting. I spent a lot of time the other day. Actually, it was after the last stream, and I basically spent a load of time getting all the different bucket mods, all the stone bucket mods, and basically was testing them. And like I said, there were some that didn't seem to pick up. Now, I think it was more of a mod conflict. But I can't get rid of the mods I kind of use on this series because, well, I use them on this series, so. Okay, I just had a Google notification. I thought it was maybe someone trying to get in my account, but yeah, good luck with that one. Right, so this is a grass. Yeah, we'll definitely put soybean or something in there. I think that little bit of field there will be a brilliant place for a little vineyard or olive grove, you know. It's not over big, but so, you know, we're not going to have like loads and loads of it to do, but it'll just give us something else to do, you know, when we can. Like I say, that's if we can even get to that stage. I kind of want to have I don't know, a few million in the bank. I want to get to the point where we're just making money, you know what I mean? Once we're no longer like financially struggling. Now, I know I could technically just keep really small equipment, and then we wouldn't technically be financially struggling quicker, but obviously I want to buy some really big equipment. You know, this is a map where I can literally build fields as high and as big as I want. Do you know what I mean? I've forgotten what the yeah, canola. I'd forgotten what the canola was. I would have planted oilseed radish first. Dude, as it stands now, dude, this is all dual layered, mate. But yeah, that's, you just cultivate that into the ground, don't you, that one? So I'm trying to do it where I can just earn a little bit of money, mate, at the moment. At the end of the day, the only thing I'm thinking is fertilizer's not overly expensive. Our seeder doesn't seem to, our fertilizer spreader, sorry, doesn't seem to use like loads. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like maybe it's more about the income at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Oilseed radish is going to be something we do plant, probably in between certain crops. I just feel like right now, but there's a collectible and I'm not allowed to collect them. Yeah, this field's better. It's not quite as close to the road. I think I will just re-edit a little bit of that terrain. Right, what was I going to say to you as well? We installed a mod over the weekend. I was explaining it on the Sunday stream, or the video I uploaded on Sunday if you're watching over on YouTube. And basically, we have free painting and terrain editing. Right? I've come to the conclusion that I feel that terrain, not the sculpting, we'll pay for that, but we'll set a price, you know, for certain jobs. But what I've come to the conclusion is, when it comes to like painting, say, grass, I don't think we should be paying for that, because grass would kind of grow anyway. Like, if we make a dirt track, we shouldn't really be paying for that, because all it is would be us removing the layer of grass anyway. You know what I mean? Now, if we say paint a concrete or a gravel yard, for example, we'll just set a price. Do you know what I mean? We'll have a set price for creating a bit of road. Do you know what I mean? So it might work out more doing like the tarmac and the concrete and the gravels and that. But obviously, I don't feel like we should be paying for dirt roads, to be honest, because apart from a bit of diesel and like a road scraper or, you know, things like that, you're only removing the grass. I need to run for 5. No worries, man. Bo has become a very busy person. Yeah, I don't feel like we should be paying for a dirt track, for example. Like, if I want to have a dirt yard, I don't feel like we should technically be paying for it, as long as we cut the meadow grass first. Although even then you don't technically need to. I just feel like it's something we shouldn't have to pay for, because, you know, it kind of, the grass wears away over time anyway when you drive on it in real life. My back garden's got a ball patch because of where my kids are playing football. You know what I mean? That didn't cost me anything to make. And it's not a case of trying to just get stuff for free. I do just genuinely think that we shouldn't have to pay for dirt. Gravel, yes. Concrete, yes. Tarmac, yes. If we want grass, I think we'll plant it. Unless we've made a mistake with something and we're just putting meadow grass back down. Like, I'm gonna put meadow grass back down at this, you know, the side of that road in a minute. I'm not really gonna pay for that. I did spend the time technically editing the fields, you know, with the plough and stuff. I just need to move it away from the road edge, just because it slows the traffic down way too much. And we'll still cut the meadow grass anyway and then windrow it in. I just feel like we should move. No, then again, what's the point? If we're gonna mow it, we might as well mow the grass that's already there. See, this is my issue with the series, where I don't have like predetermined fields. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? Like our new series we're bringing to YouTube. I know I keep talking about it, and it is. We're getting a plan together. I want to have a plan. See, at the moment, on the map, you start with a lot of equipment. And I feel you start with too much. You basically start with one of everything. And I don't feel like you should start with, you know, a bale trailer, baler, you know, and a good quality baler. And you know what I mean? If anything, you should have, if you're going to start with something, you should start with crappy equipment. You know what I mean? You shouldn't start the series with an automatic baler and wrapper. No, you shouldn't start with that. Otherwise, we're going to go straight in that series and we're just going to start making hundreds of thousands, like, straight away. And I don't feel like we should do that. So I've kind of been going through the equipment a little bit and what to get rid of. Like, you've got a cultivator, you've then got a power harrow, or whatever it's called. You know, they're basically the same thing. Why would I need one of each? You know what I mean? I'd rather just have the one, but I then don't want to sell it and keep the money. I still want to start with default money. you start with a relatively big harvester as well. Now, considering the fields you start with are very small, one of the fields you'd only go up it once with the harvester and the entire field will be harvested. That's how big a harvester you start with. So I don't want to start with that one either. Otherwise, like I said, 10 seconds later, your field would be done. You'd literally drive up it once and done. Finished. Kaput. That's why the new series hasn't quite started yet. Obviously, hopefully people are like, actually, Matt, that sounds like a really good idea, and you all like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah. Ignore my sound effects today. I'm kind of just. Yeah, I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a really good mood today. I didn't get much sleep. No, sorry, I tell a lie. I got lots of sleep, but it was quite restless. It wasn't the best, but I don't feel as tired as I normally do. Oh, you see, like here, look. You know what I mean? We put this road in the other day. We didn't pay for it. It's a bit of dirt around here, look. And if you can't notice how we drive around it, obviously, you know, we took a little bit of money out for the landscaping, because we did have to flatten a little bit. I can't remember how much we took, but we did do a little bit. When we buy this plot of land I'm driving in now, we will be installing a well. Whoa, you dodgy bagger. Yeah, it's my own fault for not really paying attention. Yeah, we will be installing a well. Mainly, my bad driving, it's because I'm talking, you see. I've come to the... Okay. I've come to the conclusion that we will put in a well, because if we have a house, I feel like we'd have access to water. Do you know what I mean? So we wouldn't be driving to this lake to fill up with water. Do you know what I mean? I feel that kind of makes a bit of, you know, a bit of common sense, to be honest. If you had a house, even if it took you all day to fill, you'd just put a hose pipe in this, wouldn't you? If you start it on a night and just, you know, roughly figure out how long it'd take to fill, and if you had to just leave your water running all night to fill this tanker up while you slept. I mean, you wouldn't be running this way for water if you had an actual running water in your house, and we would have a house on the next piece of land, so. Here's another collectible, guys. Right there on that wall. I just know where some of them are now. I've seen a few scattered around the map. There's one there. There's one on that, like, non-working well by the farm. There's at least, I've seen at least 3 around the shop area, you know, in the business area. Yeah, so I've seen a few around there. We'll probably go and do another version of this map, but one where we can have bank loans and collectibles and stuff. But obviously, I just feel on this survival series, it's just too much easy money. I'm back again. Run wide here so it's not quite as steep. Only a little. I find with this game, the more steering I put on with certain tractors, the more speed I lose. So I kind of running wide on corner. I'm taking like the racing line to keep up the speed. There you go. Look how much quicker that is getting up there. This shouldn't even take all of this water, which means we can use the rest of the water tomorrow. See, that's the whole point of me getting water every day, because at some point I won't need to go every day. You know what I mean? It's fill the greenhouse up, and then I'll fill this up when it's empty, and we'll just keep the greenhouse topped up. We won't need to go every day. As long as the greenhouse is full, we don't need to fill the water tanker. How was work over the weekend, Mr. Flo? You have a busy weekend? The thing is, dude, I look at it this way. I always remember when I was doing like proper jobs. If I was ever stood around not really doing much, if it was pretty quiet at work, the day would feel like it was taking forever to, you know, to pass. But then obviously when you're super busy, I went to work one day when I was working in a garage, and we were that busy that I felt like I was at work maybe 2 hours. Been there like 12. I'd even done overtime. It was because we were just that busy, and it felt like I'd been at work maybe 2.5 hours. It just flown by. And then like in winter near Christmas when I was working in a garage, it was like and it's always quiet. No one wants to spend money on the car come Christmas, let's be honest. And the days were just, you go to work and you'd be there like for 8 hours, for example, and it'd feel like you've been there like a week. It was like, ugh, come on, I want to go home. Bit less free time on my hand. Yeah, but dude, you know, you're growing up, man. You've got a job. You've got a job. You can't all be sat on your ass like me. And before anyone says, I'm not fucking claiming benefits, before anyone even thinks about saying that, I ain't a dull dosser. There we go. And we are full with 46% left. Perfect. Like my little mod that opens doors, guys. When we get a garage with a door, it'll open and close it automatically as we get near it. Right, I do believe, I'm going to have a look on the map in a second. I do believe February's work is complete. Like I say, we're going to end up sleeping quite a bit now until we get more, but, you know, it's one of them things. That's not our field. Oh, let's have a look at the contract, actually. There isn't a contract still, apparently. Right, next day. Yes, the days are quicker. Don't be raining. Rain doesn't help me. Perfect. Everything's just growing a little bit slower. They all need rolling. There's not getting rolled. Growing nicely. Growing nicely. See, this is another thing as well. Because we're sleeping, we are going to be making money. We're just not going to be actually earning it. Ooh. Oh, that's not grown back as quick. Nice. That's ready to cut, but it's not. That's how I want it. I want it that one. So maybe tomorrow we can maybe cut grass. Yeah, we maybe got nothing to do again today, guys. We're going to have some eggs to sell. Yeah, so it'll take all that water, which is fair enough. What's the price of lettuce at the moment, just out of curiosity? What are we in now? We're into March. I really need to try and remember what days are best. Yeah, January for lettuce and eggs. November. Although June and October's not too bad. 4,461. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a little rundown. Like I said, this is what's going to happen now if we've got nothing to do, but I don't mind. Instead of using the quick growth mod, we'll just sleep. Like I said, I wanna get this bit of land bought. This house here. Might leave them sheds, but I might sell everything there and earn the money and bring in my own buildings, more rusticy buildings. Plus it means we'll be able to buy a bit of land. I know selling that house is 75 grand and the little wooden house I want to buy. Or do I have to keep the house? Because technically... Yeah, maybe I should have to keep them. Maybe I should only get rid of them if I'm upgrading them to bigger. Right, so we could do with a little bit extra. Alright, I can do that. It's got like a peppered effect on the old on the map. So since we're in March, because we'll have weeds to deal with soon, that'll be a relatively slow day. I also figured this out, guys. Look, I figured it out. I know how to do it now. I know how to turn stuff around. I know. I've been playing this game for like about a year now, and I literally only just figured out how to spin. So I used to just throw stuff to get it how I wanted. Now I can actually I can do shit properly. Like I say, it doesn't technically want it everywhere. It's just got like a pepper effect on the map. That's all it is. And that has... Oh, we've got a little bit right along this top edge, and then right along that side. Okay, I can deal with that. I want 100%. Do you know what I mean? I want 100%, especially from the silage. I think this grass will be ready in the next day or so, though. Hopefully there's a little fertilising contract over on that field, just to bring in a little bit of money. You got to remember though, guys, if we're sleeping, it's actually costing us money to sleep, because we have our daily daily maintenance to pay for on our little. Well, I'm gonna presume it's on the what is it, repair? You know, the little workshop. I don't even mind wasting a bit of fertilizer to do that. Right, got my screenshot for date. Every time I come up here at the moment, there's always a bloody car. Oh, I ran over the road. Right, contract. Let's just have a look. What is there? There's nothing. Right, so okay, in that case, we are done for March as well. Oh, I tell you what I haven't done. Oh, I can't afford it. I can't afford that. Oh. I know I said I was saving for a harvester, guys. I can't afford that, but that is nice. I know we do have it. 3,200. This could be our fertilizer spreader. And the one that we have now, because the one we have now does lime. Although, is it not maybe just a bit of waste of money? Oh, I'm torn with that. I'm torn. Do we get this? Or do we not? I'm thinking, oh, 42 meters. What's our current one? 18. Wow. That would speed up. Yeah, I tell you what, guys, we're going to take it. We're going to take that. I think that's worth it. We'll use the other one for lime, and we'll use that one for fertilizer. Control and I. I think for the sake of less than £10,000, the amount of jobs that's going to speed up. Right, let me just get this filled up. I'm going to fill it up now, and then it's done. Right. Yeah, and I'll run up and pick it up now, guys. If it ends up being a bad buy, we'll just sell it back. Look at that. That's fantastic. I like that. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do as well while we're here. We're not going to buy it to fill it, but we are just going to... We'll just buy a couple of bags since we're here, because we have got some. We bought some on the last video, so we'll buy a little bit. Now we've got one field ready for silage as well today, actually. Well, we got one field ready for cutting in March. So what we'll do is we'll go look at the other one. I think it's technically ready for day one. I want to cut it all though and have it all ready for the, you know, for the same time. I don't want to be doing some today, some tomorrow, blah blah. You know what I mean? I want to do it all at the same time because our new grass field, well, our old grass field won't be staying as grass. I'm trying to decide if I should put another arable crop in it or if I should wait and maybe extend it to the arable. No, if we have it as a separate field, we can grow 3 things. We can have wheat, barley, and canola, and grass, and sugar beet. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually better. Yeah. We're gonna do that. We'll leave it separate for now. Like I say, I'd love to get a little yard in today, guys, but I feel the way we're going at the moment, we're not far off. That still isn't actually ready. Well, that's good then. If it takes more than a day to grow, if it takes more than 1 day to grow now, lovely. This is how we want it. We want it like this. Lovely, big and bushy. Need to buy a roller. What are we, let's have a look. Genuine question, actually. What are we on growth stages? Grass is 1 away. That's technically 1 away. That's 2 away, sorry. I don't want to cut it on the first one. Right, so soybean will be ready tomorrow. Sugar beet will be ready tomorrow, guys. I've been live an hour, so yeah, if we maybe sleep, we make it tomorrow. We get the sugar beet up and running. We'll get some new items in the store. Hopefully there's something else we can use. Right, so it's fertilized 100%. It needs, I needed liming, so yeah. Wow, lime's 20%. Do you know something? I could actually put that well in now. But as you can see, there's like a well here, but it doesn't do anything. I was thinking of putting an actual well. It's like a little stream, like a little muddy stream. I was thinking of putting like a well, like here. You know, when I bought that land. But I've just realised that this is actually on my farm. This was on. It's not on the building land. Yeah, not quite ready. 95%. Rolling would make it the 100. But yeah, we're not in a position to do that yet. Could get rid of a few trees. Don't really want to see this land here. Will be going as part of field number 1 when we buy this land. We're just not in a position to buy this land yet. We need 154,000. That's what I was saving the money for before I bought the no, what is it? Also, there is, with this land, it comes with 1 pack of seed. Comes with 1 fertilizer, 2 lots of lime. We will use them, but only when we buy this land. Until then, it's not ours. But yeah, I feel like we don't really have much else to do now. At this rate, I am going to end up having to go for more water. Literally, I'm going to have to go for more water at this rate. 18,000. So. Yeah, there's not quite enough in there to top it right back up. Right, chicken feed. Need to check my animals. They are running low, but that's what that field's for. I don't think we're going to make much money off this grid. I know it's... I haven't got chicken feed. Right, we might have to buy some chicken feed. Yeah, I've got nothing else to do again, guys. I've got literally nothing to do. So we're going to make it. Apart from doing some trees, and I don't really want to do any trees. Right, so that's ready. Grass is ready. Food's got very low. I said we will sell the eggs and the lettuce if we have to. Yeah, beautiful grass. Oh, I just realised I need to go all the way down to the other... That's the only downside now. I've got to go all the way down to the other grass field. But yeah, my rule of one game, 1 day per video has kind of gone out the window. We've jumped like 3 months today, but this is why I use the quick growth mod, because we always had something bigger to do. Need a bigger tanker soon? Yeah. But it's not the end of the world. Do we have a contract to do today? No, you're still not going to let me do that, are you? The problem is with this field is it's 100% fertilised and there's no weeds. That's the problem. I don't think there'll be any contract until next time round. Looking nice. Yeah, this will be ready to cut tomorrow. I also can't afford to keep sugar beet until January. I can't afford to keep it till January. So it will have to most likely be sold today. See, that's the only problem. Like, the quick growth mod gave us something to do every day. Now, we don't have the quick growth mod on now, but we just have to sleep instead. So it's like we're having the quick growth mod on anyway. Oh, I needed to turn the quick growth mod off, you see, because the next series, it's not like a mod. You actually have to change the XML file. And I basically had to reset it for the next series, because the series that we're going to be doing on the next farm will include seasonal growth. So basically seasons. Although saying that, yeah, you could have just turned seasons on and it'd have overridden the mod. I don't know. I feel like we've always played with quick growth mod on. Always, because who wants to just sit around and do nothing all the time? This sleeping, for me, kind of puts me off. Do you know what I mean? It's... probably the one thing I miss about Farm Sim 19. Everything just grew in a day, didn't it? But you were always busy. You always had something to do. Yeah. I think honestly the quick growth mod, or how the text is, I think that's how it should be when you're not using seasons. If you want slow growth, you'd turn seasons on, wouldn't you? But like I say, we haven't really managed to do much today at the moment because of the way the game is actually worked. But you know, look, we've got lettuce now, we've got eggs, we're making money, we're just not making it until we sell it. So I suppose at the end of the day, it's not all bad. No, I did not mean to hire a worker. Go away. We don't hire workers. We're too poor to hire workers. Oh, it'd be so nice to buy bigger equipment. Like, I'd love a wheel loader. If I get a wheel loader, you can have like a 10,000 litre bucket. Can you imagine doing sugar beet then? Oh, it'd be so much quicker than having to use like a 3,000 litre bucket. Yeah, but dude, have you seen the price of a normal harvester? Like, I'm actually gonna fucking be able to buy one of them. Can't afford one of them. They're like £300,000. I've got like 50 in the bank. I'm skint. Yeah, true. Might have a look at that actually. Hopefully it comes in the store. Are you for real? The thing is, dude, it doesn't take that long to do. Yeah, I wonder how much that is. I might have a look in it. We'll get this harvested, and then we'll actually have a look. Because I am curious how much the tractor version of the harvester is. But you need the front bit as well, don't you? You need the front and back. It's nice to be changing equipment, you know, and like I say, we're on our 4th tractor. I wouldn't have got rid of the last one if it didn't have so many bloody issues. I did actually like the other one. Well, we're getting along nicely now, that's for sure. Yeah, still no harvester that we can afford, although, you know, we're more money down now, so maybe it's not a bad thing. Saying that, the New Holland I'd like to come in the shop wouldn't be a bad thing, because it's not that expensive to begin with. So imagine if it comes in the store, even at 30% off, it would be a hell of a discount. No, I did not mean to do that. I keep accidentally hiring workers. That's not what we do. Cheating. Go away. I am accidentally hiring workers. I am not doing it on purpose. I keep pressing the wrong button. Fat thumbs and small buttons don't mix. Last week. Wow. Oh my god, I'm missing so many little bits. You're cheating! I'm bloody nuts. Trust me, if I was cheating, we'd already have the money in the bank. I'm not messing around. Oh my god, I've missed it again. This is your fault, Flo. Like always, yeah, man. We blame Flo for everything. Right. 20 minutes to harvest that field. It was about 20 minutes. Trying to think what I need to do. Right, so we need to drop that. We need the front loader attachment. I tell you what. Let's have a look. Whoa, we got even more stuff coming in the shop. Oh, I just don't have the money to buy it. Oh, devastating to see all this lovely stuff coming in. Why can't you give me some I actually bloody want? Alright, give me 1 minute, guys. Someone's at my door. Right, I'm back. Right, sorry about that. Right, so genuine question. Do we buy another tractor and waste what little bit of money we've got? Or do we just... We're going to think about that over the rest of this episode, guys. Because we are going to have to start thinking about... another tractor. And it's just annoying that this one doesn't let you have a front attacher and a front loader at the same time. It's either one or the other, and I get why they've done it. Do you know what I mean? I get that. This is why I wanted the other case, really. I wanted like the Case Pro, because you can have both. Obviously that's not remotely come in the shop, and this was a good price. Oh, hang on. I can't even put it in my trailer, can I? My trailer is still in flatbed configuration. Right, what is the pricing today for sugar beet? Because I think it's going to be something we have to just sell straight away. I don't believe we're in a position to... Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Like I say, because of how we're working at the moment, we just don't have the income to be able to keep it. We've also got nowhere to store it anyway, so we have to do. We have to sell it. I was just hoping maybe there was another way we could have done it. Like I say, we can spend about £25,000. We can get a silo, but again, we're not making any money if we're not selling grain, or we're not selling. That's the thing. We have to sell in order to make money. Yeah, dude, you gotta think, man. Yeah, cause I can afford bloody $500,000, Flores. Jesus Christ. I'm getting to the stage where I can hardly afford toilet paper. Can hardly afford toilet paper, and there's you. Why don't you buy this machine? It's $500,000. I did that for a reason. Well, I didn't mean to make it look such a mess as that, but I did technically try to do that. Part of a reason. Trying to put it a bit closer to in a pile. Yeah, I don't know what it is with this bucket, but this bucket doesn't like to fill to 100% unless you're taking from a big... You know, like a big pile. See what I mean? Pushes it rather than picking it up. You know what I mean? Just refuses to pick it up. It makes the job easier. Yeah, you're not wrong. I just can't afford it. I would love to spend £500,000 on one piece of machinery. Maybe Maybe soon. Maybe soon. The thing is, we can always not do sugar beet for a little bit. We've done sugar beet since we started now. We can always not do sugar beet for a couple of times, you know, just to... change things up. But we are starting to grow a bit of everything anyway, so... And the sugar beet is something else to do other than using the same small harvester every day. Because at the moment, that's what's going to happen. We're going to end up using that tiny little harvester every single day for literally every job. At least this little job is something different. Come on. I'd like you just to fill the bucket to 100 bloody %. Thank you. Wasn't very hard, was it? Wheelie! Yeah, if we can get another little tractor, we might be able to get some big tyres on this. And, you know, not have it doing the field work. I don't mind it doing certain jobs, things like that. But just leaving the narrow tyres on just saves time, to be honest. I know it's not really the best way to do it, but it saves time. Otherwise, we'd always be at that machine just changing tyres, changing front loader, changing every other bloody option. Right, so the trailer's full. This is full. Let's get it sold. Make a little bit of money back. I just need the harvester I need. Well, I need a harvester to come in that I can afford to buy. I'm not really picky which one it would be anymore. I used to be quite picky, but now I just want a bigger harvester. $23. Yeah, dude, it's still not 100%. Dude, you got to think how much weight's in this. There's 32.6 ton, mate, in this. It's only got 200 brake horsepower. 250. It's got the bucket, the trailer. The trailer's full. Oh, yeah, I don't get it, man. 24, yeah. Yeah, I don't get that. I think it's like old school. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hang on, I weren't watching. Yeah, look, you got 4 gear levers, mate. 4 gear levers. Well, I'm doing a fantastic job, thank you. Don't need luck, I'm doing a brilliant job. Come on, start selling. Like I say, we won't get much money for this. It will be a lot of money. That basically just bought the new fertilizer spreader. Put it in manual, that'll be a challenge.
How about new?
Answer your question. Right, I am just gonna get some fuel while I'm here. Took me a while to find that because my Stream Deck's got like that many different pages on it. Been a fantastic tractor though. I'll do. I don't want to spend too much money on fuel. Like I say, when we're in a position to buy new, it'll be fantastic. I just scared the shit out of me. I just scared the shit out of me. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think that really gets me anymore. When the diesels used to be part of the streams, they kind of wore that one out. Might get me. Alright. Alright, there we go. Let's get all this down at this bottom corner here picked up. I hear a challenge. Screw you. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, I'd love like a telehandler to come in the shop. Maybe a wheel loader. Telehandler would be handy actually. Because it'll do, we'd never have to get rid of it. So I would love to have a telehandler come in the shop. As long as it can run this bucket, yeah, would be good, I think. Saying that, telehandlers wouldn't be any good. You can't put a weight on the back. It would have to be a wheel loader. Can we put a weight on the back of a wheel loader? I think we can. I need to know how much the other sugar beet harvester is going to cost. You know, the one that you can pull with the tractor? I kind of want to know now. And do away big. Well, that's what I was thinking, dude. But can you imagine if I can get in? If I can't get a harvester coming soon, can always maybe look at bringing in the sugar production. You know that canola field I made down at the bottom? Bigger than this. It'd be bigger than this field. Wouldn't be like massive, but it'd be bigger than this field. Wheelie, wheelie. We're doing a back wheelie. Whee! 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 Oh, lovely. Like I say, buying that header, buying the new fertilizer sprayer did kind of like use up a good chunk of the money we had. But I feel it was worth buying. Just, it's a wider sprayer. It holds more. It means we can have one for lime, one just for lime, one just for fertilizer now. Yeah. Well, it's not going to pick it up, is it? So at least doing it this way. There we go. And it took it all. Okay. Right, this should all, in theory, go in the trailer. But yeah, we've made basically one trailer load. Whatever we make here, knock off £1,000, and we'll have made £1,000 in this stream today. But we will have bought new equipment. Oh, it's not all gonna fit in. We're gonna have to take the front loader as well. Nice. And you got to remember as well, this is low prices. Low prices. If we had a good price, this would have all been today's profit. But we'll get ploughed, we'll get reseeded. Remember, we've got the new bigger plough now. We've got the bigger seeder now as well. Planter. See, right, when I'm going to try and remember to use the word seeder when we're like doing grass, canola, arable crops. And then I'm going to use the word planter if I remember for like, you know, root crops, potatoes, things like that. You know, the one you need the planter for, because I just need to remember saying the same ones. For me, they're all seeders at the end of the day. They're all planters. They all plant seed. But I'd just like to get in the habit of trying to remember to say the word planter for planters and seeders for, you know, I could always just say drilling, I suppose. Yeah, well, this is it, mate. I'm going to make, well, it was 8,800, I think, on the first lot. And then obviously we're going to make about that, because we're 91% full, mate, so it's only 9% off being full, you know, from the last time. So yeah, it's not too shabby. It's not too shabby at all. not bad. Not bad at all. Harvest income today. £16,383. And technically we bought that other one in, you know what I mean? Look, we're getting some bad months, don't get me wrong. But we're getting good months as well. And if I wanted to, I could kind of cut a couple of trees. Could. By the time we get that field ploughed in the next 5 minutes, we'll get it reseeded, replanted, re-drilled, whatever. I'm already saying the wrong words. I don't know how and why they're there. Tell you what, give me a second. Yeah, I don't know. I never dropped anything along here. There's a couple of things just like. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that for a little while. Yeah, it's not a shabby bit of work in that. I forgot to let go of my trailer. I forgot to put my trailer somewhere. We'll put it along there. Yeah, that's where we'll put it. Woo! Whoa! 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 Crash! We've crashed! Did not mean to do that. There we go. Let's just dump it there. There. Right. Let's dump that there. Let's dump that there. And now we need the attacher back on the front. There we go. Attacher on the front. I could probably edit the mod, but I don't want to because I feel like it's was built this way for a reason. Do you know what I mean? I do have a plough we need to go and sell as well, guys, I think. Yeah, we do. We've still got our old small plough. Like I say, this isn't as wide as it could be. It's just... but it's as wide as we could afford the other day. And to be fair with you, it's not stupidly OP when it's this way, but it speeds the job up. I'll give it that. We used a small, correct plough earlier on in the series. It was just taking way too long to get jobs done. Trying to decide if we should extend this field a little bit, to be honest. Get a little bit more out of it. Yes, it would take longer to harvest in future, but we would get more out of it. Or do we leave it as a relatively small field because it takes quite... Oh, it doesn't take long to plant now. The longest job is the harvesting. What do you reckon, guys? Flo will probably put his comment, and then... But yeah, if anyone watches this over on YouTube, put a comment, guys. And... Oh, I'm so looking forward to the new series. Just wondering if we should make this field a little bit bigger, Flo. Just wondering if we should maybe extend it just a little bit down here. Yeah? I don't want to go too much though, because I do need the I need the room to get to the greenhouses. Right, I kind of made a mistake there. I went too wide. I went too wide, but we can tidy that up. It's no drama, we can tidy that up. It's just a little, just to make it a little bit more... We won't get loads off this, but we'll get a little bit, do you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. I won't plough it, I won't lime it though, guys, to get the proper yield. Yeah, I won't use the proper... I won't lime it just yet though, guys, because I think the next time we do this, we need to lime the whole field, do you know what I mean? So it kind of makes more sense to just, you know, wait a little bit. I like to... The only reason I do this with this field here, guys, is, you know, like the harvester, it's not like the best, is it? You know, like that vintage style tool. I just like to get rid of a little bit of grass just around the edge. Just more so we can kind of see where we've been, to be honest. But sometimes it drops a little bit of sugar beet in the long grass, and I don't bloody see it at all. That'll do. Look at that. I like that. I can do that there like that. Look. What do you reckon? I reckon we could do that along there like that. Something like that, yeah? Looks a little bit better. Probably make a wider gap there, because it's... Yeah, something like that. And then maybe something like that, maybe. Like I said, I won't be charged for doing dirt work. And then what I'm thinking here, guys, is just... We go small and we just randomly put, you know, little bits like that. Oh, shit. You know, some little spogs of dirt like that. Just gives us a little... Boom. Probably end up putting all this to dirt actually, because this is kind of... Yeah, maybe this should be dirt, because, you know, that one... maybe picking up the greenhouse. Yeah, we definitely need another. What? No, I have plenty of eggs. Yeah, I just feel that is better suited. Just a little bit bigger. Nothing dramatic. Just, you know, just that little bit there. We'll get it reseeded. Personally, you should use your ground to the mat. Yeah, but you can understand why I was a bit reluctant to doing it. With the harvester that we do use, it's very small. And obviously this kind of work takes quite a long time to do anyway. But the ploughing after each job now is quicker. The seeding of this job is quicker. Look at our new seeder. You know what I mean? So I don't mind maybe doing a little bit longer harvesting. Since, well, you know, look how quick this is now. We will be getting the stone production as well, guys. It is something we're going to do. We are going to look at getting the bucket for stones. We could always maybe get the bucket and start selling stone. Make a pile. Maybe sell them to begin with. You know, just to make a bit of money. But the bucket would be like the width of the tractor, so it would take a long time to do. But then, you know, we do more and we don't have work to do sometimes. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Get the stone bucket for the front loader. Maybe when we get another tractor. When we get another tractor, that's when we'll start looking into the stone. We'll start collecting them. Like I say, it is a bit of a nightmare swapping the front linkage to the front loader. But yeah, look at this thing. It uses next to no seed. It's amazing, is this seeder. Again, another bargain from the second-hand store. The discounted machinery. Planter. Same thing. It plants seed. Drilling. We need to get in the word of just saying the word drilling. Drilling means everything. We drill everything. Yeah, not today though, man. Not today. Right, let's go get rid of this. We don't need this. A little bit of money coming back from this. We just don't need two ploughs, and this plough really did us well. It did us really well. It was one of the first things we bought. That's one of the reasons we do sugar beet. because we couldn't buy a cultivator, we couldn't buy a very big seeder. You know what I mean? So we bought a cheap planter, we bought a plough, because we didn't need a cultivator, because after every single harvest we had to replow the field anyway. So like I say, we will lose a little bit of money on the repair. I'm always going to repair stuff before I sell it, guys. It's £1,500 in the bank. There we go. Yeah, what I was going to say. Yeah, we're always going to repair stuff to sell. We won't repaint it, but we will sell it fully repaired. You make the money back anyway, but it's just... Me being one of my many trades has been like a qualified mechanic in real life. I would feel that I wouldn't be happy selling anything in like non-roadworthy condition unless, you know, someone, you know, I have sold scrap cars before because other people wanted other parts of it. I have done that, yeah, but I knew, do you know what I mean? I feel like in this game we should repair everything. We get the money back anyway, so we don't lose anything. It's the click of a couple of buttons, and I feel that it would be better to sell it repaired. Just my opinion. People might disagree and be like, what's the point? But I just feel like we should do it, to be honest. About 2 hours, guys. We've been live for 2 hours. There we go. I like to get 2 to 2.5 hours. Let's have a look in the store in case anything has changed. Nothing has changed. There's no contracts. That grass is ready, that grass is ready, but it's not at the stage where I want it to be. We've got no weeds. Oh, we do need fertilizer. Fertilizer, we need to fertilize this field. Just, you're starting to look like the moon in that field. Starting to look nice, mate. Starting to look nice. Look at that! Yeah! I can just drive down the middle of it. Yeah! Control Z. Oh my god. I lowered that twice and it was still wide enough. Remember in just such a small field we used to make 5 passes? Which field? Which field? Dude, we've been in a lot of fields on our multiplayer servers. I do need to get on the multiplayer server though, guys. I do need to try and spend a little bit of time on there. But what I'm hoping to do, Flo, is I'm hoping to get a new series up and running and have people join me on it, you know, for the YouTube videos and stuff. I know the streams are good as well, but I just... By the time I've made thumbnail clips and I've made, you know, and I've edited videos and things like that, it's... Alright, I'm just loading up my software now because... I'm just looking for a possibility of another really nice thumbnail. Actually, that thumbnail I took earlier with the spread is actually really cool. It's very basic and very plain, but it looks really cool. Tractors in bottom corner. It's just got more landscape. We'll top the water up next time. As you can see where we didn't... That's a good chunk of land, isn't it? Like I said, I could square the corners up, but I feel that you know, especially here, it's going to go around there and we drive around here. I feel like that's probably the perfect shape for this bit of land. To be honest, I'm not happy with that. A little bit more keen with that one. I know it's like a straight edge, but seem to be a little bit more happy with that one. Look, we can always bring that over there and... Oh, wrong one. Always bring that there, look. Why can't I? There we go. There we go. And we can always bring that into here, like that. And we can do that. Wow. There you go, look, it just kind of transitions from one into another. There you go, look. I think we should maybe make this dirt because, to be honest, we do come up and down this bit of land here. I'm kind of just procrastinating a little bit here, guys, because we're kind of near the end of what we're doing today. So I'm just literally procrastinating, wasting a little bit of time. Yeah, we come down here quite a lot, to be fair, so I think that would be the best thing. We might waste a bit of field here, but I'm not really. Just want to get rid of the long grass there. Oops. Yeah. Alright, I'll get rid of more field than I would have liked. Can we make that smaller? Yes, we can. There we go. Just want to get rid of the... like that, yeah. Just with it being a... We can always tidy that up with the plough next time. Like I said, we need to decide what we're going to do. That's obviously got sugar beet in it now. Okay, that's got sugar beet. This will not be staying as grass. But I was thinking of making this field into this field, like here, and then just like sweep it round. And then sweep it round here. Make it, make it a bit bigger like that. You with me? Get some curves in on it. That's what I'm thinking of doing. So, or I can leave this as a separate field. So maybe like wheat, barley, and then alternate these two. Because we do need to make chicken feed every time now. We don't have a lot of chicken feed. I am quite concerned that they're going to run out of chicken feed. And we don't have any. We don't have any in storage. We've got no backup. See what we'll do. Just since we're procrastinating anyway, we'll go buy one bag of chicken feed just to put in the chickens. It should last a long time. I'm trying to decide if we should sell that chicken, the chicken pen, and put a bigger one in. I know it would use the money, but I'm thinking of the egg production. We're only allowed one chicken. We're only allowed one chicken coop. One chicken coop, one cow, one sheep, one greenhouse. That way we don't make too much money from excess passive income. But I'm wondering if we should buy one bigger chicken pen. But I also feel we shouldn't buy it until we have somewhere more suitable to live. We currently live... Oh, that's expensive. That is expensive. Right. Selling that plough just fed our chickens. I always procrastinate at the end of each episode. Just while we try and figure out what to do for the next series, or for the next episode. Even though it'll probably change anyway. I got a hole in my truck. Oh, hello. Well, that's handy. I tell you what. People are probably going to be like, you can't do that, but we are. There you go. That's gonna stay. That's just gonna stay there. That can fill me chicken till it's gone. That wasn't a bad bag of food. I thought one bag would be enough, but I did expect it to take it all. I didn't expect it to not take it all. Yeah, well, I don't know, mate. I feel like I did a really good job on the restoration, mate. I might start adding number plates for subscribers, like, for people who subscribe to the channel, just as a little, thank you kind of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be done for the day then, guys. I do appreciate everybody hanging out. I know it was a little bit shorter than normal, guys, but apart from sleeping, I've got nothing else to do. What we will do though, we'll sleep till tomorrow, and we'll see what's in the store. Just out of curiosity, to be honest. Well, that was a good night's sleep, was that? Here we go, guys. Here we go. This is what I'm... Okay, we got two tills exactly the same. We have two tractors in the store. £72,000 for the tractor. Massey Ferguson, 220 brake horsepower. We would need £96,000 for the engine upgrade. Oh. Right, this cannot have a front attacher or a front loader. So that one's literally no good to us. It's a bit expensive for what you gain. I'm thinking, mate, of selling the other one. I'm thinking of selling the other one. We do this quite a lot. It's worth 15 grand. It's not actually. It's worth quite a bit more repaired. That's maybe worth about £20,000. It would add a front loader and an attacher on the front at the same time. What's the speed? And it does 50 kilometers an hour, so it's even faster. No, dude. Oh yeah, I do, don't I? Yeah. Alright, man. Yeah. I didn't realise that, man. I did not realise that. Now, if that tractor had had a front loader, I would have bought that. I would have put wide tyres on it. Because the thing is, I don't need a front attacher if it can have a front loader. It can't have a front loader. So it's literally of no use to me, that. Which is a shame, because for £21,000 with wide tyres, I would have freaking... Actually, communal tyres, that would have been quite a nice one. Yeah, I'm gutted about that. That's gutting. But yeah, right, I'll speak to you all later on, guys. And until next time, bye from me.